Hello, dear friends of Le Salon de la Musique. It's Francesco Comito here. Thank you very much, Dmitry. We are here with Dmitry Masleev, the winner of the Tchaikovsky competition. Where are you, Dmitry?
Hello, good evening, or have a nice day. So I am now at my home in Moscow.
So fantastic. Thank you very much for being here with us
Thank you for
for the
inviting.
interview for Le Salon de la Musique. I know that now are tough times. You told me right now that you are in Moscow. How is the situation in Moscow? Tell me, how is the situation for an artist like you?
Well, we have really difficult time from March. Now, well, particularly in Moscow, in all main halls, we have like 25% of maximum of public could enter in the house. So actually, my closest concert is scheduled next week, and I supposed to play twice. So maybe 50% of the usual public can come in one
Mhm.
day. So we
So
will
this
play
is.
twice. And now it's like usual here.
Mhm. But so this is I think, a good solution to play twice because with this social distancing, it's not possible actually to fulfill the concert hall.
Yes, unfortunately, yeah.
Uh, and tell me how this situation is influencing you as an artist, your practicing, your way of creating music.
Well, actually, I realized that I did not change it a lot my mind. So of course I was really disappointed after my first cancellation. Like I already been in Paris and practicing before the concert, and I had a phone call that actually it's no not possible to do the concert, so I need to go home. And after that, we have the all lockdown, and I think everybody was disappointed, not only the artists. So we watched the news like every hour maybe, and
Mhm.
so I just practice in my home the maximum possible time because I'm not in the house. I'm in the flat, so my neighbors are here, every everywhere. So it's not possible to practice all day. But we had we try to have a good time because we cook nice food.
This is true.
Yes, yes. Try different cuisines, like Italian cuisine is was
Fantastic.
very popular here first month. So we try to find the good sides of this.
But do you also find, inspiration or being, I know that you are a really busy concert pianist, so maybe you have not so much time, to concentrate on a particular piece, to stay with the piece. Taking the inspiration. Staying with yourself because I imagine that you travel a lot. Actually, you were traveling a lot because now nobody can travel. But now, do you find, more time for yourself as an artist? Do you find time to create more? To find new inspirations.
Well, I think I did not stop doing this during my traveling,
Mhm.
and I am not like starting to do this after the lockdown. So it's just a really natural flow of reading books, watching movies, and do my own imagination more rich, maybe. So it really helps a lot to get new brides, new uh, maybe something new when you are practicing and learning new pieces. So during this half of the year, I learn a lot of new repertoire. Even I'm was preparing to some concerts that are canceled like maybe a week before, but it was a new repertoire, and I played these concerts in my home. Like I was trying to do this. So and about inspiration. So
I mean, I know that traveling a lot, maybe you have always to play different repertoire, to play so many concerts, and you don't find, I mean, some time for yourself. I mean, I know that some time can be like this. But tell me, are you going now to play with orchestra or solo recital next week?
well, I just actually arrived today in Moscow to Moscow because I was traveling to the south of Russia, and we played with orchestras the Paganini variations of Rachmaninoff and the Liszt Spanish Rhapsody with my teacher's Mikhail Pitukhov version for the piano and strings. And next week, yes, we will play with orchestra, with Orchestra Novaya Rossiya in Moscow Philharmonic Hall with Maestro Yuri Bashmet, and I hope this concert will be.
Dimitri, can you hear me? Because I don't hear you very well now. Maybe there is some problem. Can you? I've seen the screen stopping sometimes.
Me too. Maybe I could switch to the phone connection. Just 1 second.
Yes, I think there are some problem. Okay. Dear friends, please write here in the comments if you can hear us.
Okay. Now it should be.
This is the problem of being live. Now it's perfect. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So you were. I didn't hear you very well what you were saying. I understood that you are going now to play with the orchestra. So
yes, with Orchestra Novaya Rossiya and Maestro Yuri Bashmet, and I really hope that this concert will be on time, not cancelled, not rescheduled. I really want to play this.
So here we have a question for you from our dear Alex. That is always here for our live chat. Thank you very much, Alex. He's asking you, so you play more concerts in Russia than abroad at the moment?
Okay, of course now. So actually, I was twice outside of Russia in September and October. Once it was the little concert in Germany, and it was the solo recital. Actually, I played twice in one evening. With solo recitals, it's quite a challenge because you need to do all your program, and it's you may be exhausted but tired. But after this, like in half an hour, you should play it again. But actually, the second time was better. So I have this experience now. So and second time,
yes,
we played with.
I cannot hear you, Dima. Can you repeat what you said?
I was outside of Russia twice.
Yeah.
In September, I played in Germany the recital, and I played twice in one evening because of the social distancing and this. And I was in Macedonia last month. Oh no, 2 months ago already. And of course, all other doings, it's only in Russia. And I want to say our Moscow Philharmonic, they did some projects that was not scheduled before. They did some online concerts and recordings, and some of the recordings I really want to see because it was not released yet. So we did it in the summer. So I hope this winter they will broadcast it.
But tell me, Dimitri, have you ever played a concert recital, online concert recital? So you are alone with a camera and you play. And can you tell me about the differences you felt? I mean, playing online and playing on normal stage with the people. You know that there is an energy from the public. It's different.
Oh yes, and that's very strange feeling to go on stage and see only the cameras and not even one people, like no audience at all. So it was in April, and I was a little bit disappointed with my feelings. And actually, I decided, like, with public is much more better, because you can feel the audience. They are supporting you a lot when you go in on stage, when you finish in the piece, and it's wonderful feeling. And see only the cameras, and this is not the special recording like for the CD or some video. Is a really online concert because of the situation. It was strange. Yes.
Here we have Vincenzo Lepera.
Yeah.
They say, good evening, Francesco. Welcome, Dimitri. A great honor tonight to listen to you. Sound de la Musique, as always, the best of international music. Thank you very much, Maestro.
So yeah.
Okay. So
don't be shy to ask some questions. I will try to answer.
Okay, Dimitri, what do you see in the future of classical music? You think that the world is changing, or you think that the world will come back, as
classical music
classical.
and the form of representing classical music are changing not really fast. It's not bad, it's not good, it's just like that. It's the fact. And like if you see some kinds of pop music, or I don't know how to say that, they are changing very quickly. They are really doing this situation, and could turn the situation to their to have more I don't know, to have more attention for them. But for us, it's already very good that we have the good online streaming with from wonderful halls like I could say in Moscow. Our Philharmonic are doing very good quality online streaming. Not only from this year, they are improving maybe already 9 or 10 years. So it's very good. But I'm not sure that the way of representing classical music will change very quickly. So, and I think that nothing better that are going to the concert hall. So I really hope that this situation will go out and people will come back to the concert halls.
Of course, everybody hopes. Everybody hope this. We have 1 second. Another question for you.
Yeah.
You have recorded 2 discs with melody already. Could you talk a little bit about it? How do you find this? How do you find this label? I know that it was not producing anything for a while, and they were reborn a few years ago.
Yeah, that was a time 5 years ago that they are doing like resurrection or something like that, starting to produce new discs and new releases, and they actually have a huge amount of audio recordings of past, because they have really big history of this label. And it was a great honor to make a CD with them. Actually, they found me. So first of all, they did the one recording with the orchestra. It was the Tatarstan National Symphony Orchestra with Maestro Slatkovsky, and we record um Shostakovich Piano Concerto. They did actually the big set of Shostakovich all symphonies and all concertos with cello, with violin and piano. So one of them was mine. And after that, we decided maybe to make the solo CD, but include this Shostakovich Piano Concerto to this release. And I decided, okay, maybe to do the Prokofiev Sonata, and what else? Maybe contrasting Scarlatti sonatas. And
Mhm.
this first CD, I think, was good. Well, and after 3 years, I come to them with one idea, which was kind of unusual because my second CD is with orchestra. With I want to say this because I want to thanks the Krasnoyarsk Symphony Orchestra and Maestro Lande because they are supporting me. They did with me the second CD, and this CD has a theme like uh, Russian hooligan or something like that, because we have the jazzy jazz suite of Zwassman, the jazzy piano concerto of Nikolai Kapustin, and wonderful and really sarcastic the first piano concerto of Shostakovich. So it's kind of unusual program even for me, but we did it, and I'm really grateful to all people who was supporting.
Fantastic. I had the opportunity to listen to your performance of Kapustin Concerto. That was wonderful. Here we have Anna Bulkina. Hello, Anna. Here we have. Hi there. You were already working with the greatest conductors of our time. What can you say about your most significant experience? Whom did you particularly like to work with?
Okay, I already been asked for this question, and I have the answer for this, because if you are playing with great maestros, some piano concertos that you are okay, you could play it maybe 5 times, maybe 10 times already, but they are played this for maybe hundreds, and it's really better to listen them, to try to catch all the magic that are going from them from orchestra, and be really concentrated on stage and on the rehearsal, of course. And on the other side, if you play with the young conductors and of your age, or maybe a little bit a little more, it's really way to discuss the piece, what you want to do, maybe to do some experiments. So I always find new way to express or to find something fresh or something new on piece that you are playing a lot already. Or if you are playing this first time, of course, it's very nervous, and it's better to play it with a conductor that he could rehearse with you a lot.
Yes, of course. Uh, Dimitri, I want to talk about a little bit about the Tchaikovsky competition. We know
Okay.
that is really tough competition, and we know how that you were amazing. Your performance was amazing. And you got the first prize. Can you tell us something about your feelings? Tell us something about those moments.
Mhm. It's actually like in mist, because like, or like in fog, because I not totally forgot how it was, but my feelings are so misty and strange. I remember that it was really scared to go to the preliminary rounds to the first round, of course, because you need to start with a Bach prelude and fugue, and if you are doing something wrong in first piece, like first bars or something like that, you could go out. It was really, really stressful, nervous, and I remember that I was really exhausted after the 5 times that we go on stage, or 6 already. And after that, I really grateful, because of course all my career starting from that point, and even after 5 years of this competition, I meet some people that are talking and saying, "Oh yes, I remember you. I was watching all the competition, all the streaming, and I remember some particular places even with that I played." So it's really wonderful.
We have here another question for you about the competition.
Okay.
Say, can you also talk about the
Okay, yeah.
preparation before the competition? This is really interesting.
Okay. So for me, it was really good to concentrate on pieces that you're really gonna to play, um, and trying to avoid all of the things that you could disturb you. So practice like 7 hours a day, and doing all the pieces, even if you played it a lot already, starting to learn it from the zero. Try to do it. I think it could help.
Okay, thank you, Antonia. Dimitri, I know that it's really late for you, so I'm going to ask you last question. I want to ask you,
Yep.
can you give which advice would you give to young generation of musicians that they start they want to start a career of as a musician? What would you say to them, especially now in this moment?
Just do what you love to do, and practice more that you want, but less the teacher said to you. Because you know they all they said you should practice 10 hours a day or something like that. But practice more that you want. Always going higher and higher, and but not forget to have some other inspirations, like reading books, or of course maybe reading books are not so popular now, but watching good movies, watching movies that you could push you to have your borders much more. That
Dimitri, we have another question for you. Sorry, but we cannot.
Yes.
We must answer to our friend, because it's a very good opportunity. I mean, to talk with you. Okay. Schubert said, "No one feels another's grief.
Oh.
No one understands other joy. People imagine they can reach one another. In reality, they only pass each other by. Are there times when you are sure that you understand great composers or the playing of great pianists, or do you feel like we will never understand fully?"
I'm pretty sure that we will never understand fully. Maybe because I think that the borders that you could do in composition are really, really wide. So there are some of the compositions that I played already, like the wonderful second piano sonata of Prokofiev. It's very grateful sonata for the pianist, because you could do a lot of things that you want, and it will and the the material of Prokofiev that Prokofiev wrote will answer to you. So there are some borders that you could not go through, but I think that's a lot of things that you could do. Even sometimes that I play the concert and next day I could repeat the concert, the same program, and you could play completely another mood. So that's wonderful. It's wonderful.
Yes, that's true. Thank you very much. Okay, we have our Alex that say wonderful words. Okay, thank you very much, Dmitry. I know that it's really late for you in Russia, and I hope we will have another chance to talk a little bit longer with you. Maybe during the
and
day,
I want to say thank you to have this my recording of Miskovsky Sonata, because it was my own work. Like I produce all the video, I did this recording, the video editing. So it was the record that could only appears when lockdown, because I'm not traveling. I have time to sit on the computer.
Fantastic.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Actually, this is wonderful what you did, because actually I started also to do this years ago, and I know how difficult it is to do it, and especially now musicians should really learn how to do it.
Actually, it's really better that you could not only play music, you should know how to record, how to master, how to video editing, how to go to YouTube, how to promote it. But of course, sometimes I mess up, do something, some mistakes, because I really don't know how to do it precisely. But I'm learning, and it's actually interesting. So yes,
I mean, we don't learn this kind of things in conservatory.
Yes.
We should definitely start to learn. I mean, these kind of things in conservatory. It should start to teach.
Yes, but this, it's changing very quickly. So when I was at first year of my graduation, it was not even YouTube on the market.
World is changing very quickly.
Yes, that's true.
We must also reinvent the way how we make music, the way how we work. This is something that we have to deal with. So thank you very much, Dmitry. I hope we will have a chance to talk with you, not in the night, maybe in the day when you are not, in better times. Okay. Thank you so much to dear friends of Les Salons de la Musique.
Please, yes.
Yes, this is very important. We hope that we can hear from you another recording, because the recording of the sonata was really wonderful. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, dear friends of Les Salons de la Musique. Please don't forget to write to us if you have any question for the next concert. We will try to answer you as soon as possible. Thank you very much, Dmitry. Good night.
Thank you. Good night.